It's Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 2024. And I didn't quite get out in time to get my walk in before the sun went down. It's just almost 7 o'clock. And in a few more weeks, the time will change and it'll still be twilight at 7 o'clock. And then it won't be long before it'll be bright and sunny at 7 o'clock. So we're moving on through these seasons. And Valentine's Day is really interesting. It's an old holiday. They started celebrating the martyrism of Saint Valentine back in something like, it was like before 500 AD, so like 1500 years ago. And Saint Valentine, there was two Saint Valentines, but the Saint Valentine who was martyred on February 14th, meaning he was killed for his beliefs. So he was a Christian who had done some things. He had, I think he did a lot of, he's like known as like the patron saint in Catholicism but he's also recognized in the Protestant churches too, or the Lutheran and whatever. I'm not an expert on the whole thing, but he was a martyr, and he has known for, like, he's the patron saint of love, I guess, and which is very important because that's family and men and women having true love for one another is very much one of the most central things to life and to society. And even in today where things are so crazy and people get divorces and stuff all the time, it's still very important to know that we still have to really respect that institution and that part of life, and because it's so important, and it brings, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your mama, and you know, I'll always, you know, remember that, you know, and so celebrating love and the right way is very, very important. But it's also friendship. It's also how, as a society, not only in our personal situation, but just as a society, how we recognize it. You know, how we look at all of our friends and family and fellow countrymen and etc. You know, and celebrate all of everybody's, you know, families and relationships and things, and hoping for the best for everybody, you know, and but also for our own friendships amongst all people in just a very general way also, and in a Christian way. So Saint Valentine was a Christian, and so he preached to persecuted Christians and trying to spread the message of love and forgiveness and these types of things that Christ taught, and but also was, you know, symbolized through sort of good morals and ethics and this, you know, aspect of humanity that's so important, that we need to, you know, support one another, help one another, and that kind of thing. And so it's a really interesting holiday, and it's an old holiday. And so Saint Valentine was killed for people that didn't like him and didn't like what he was teaching, and and that made him what's known as a martyr. Jesus was a martyr. He was the ultimate martyr. He was crucified on the on the cross, and many people have died for their causes and for their beliefs. It doesn't have to be just for religious beliefs, but things that people feel very strongly in. And and even in a way, it's a little, not necessarily usually considered to be a martyr, but sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But even people who die, and that died in the American Revolution, fighting for the beliefs that America was founded on, for example. Not everybody, all those founding members of this country and everything, not all of them survived the revolution, and sometimes we also consider those kinds of people who died fighting in war for a certain very strong cause. Sometimes we even refer to them as martyrs, but usually that's a little bit of a different, but still. Anyhow, I love you, and happy Valentine's Day. And I wish I could show you. It's really pretty down here. The sky is clear. All the stars are out. We had some stormy weather. Now the boats look really nice down here in the water, but just nothing's quite showing. It's just too dark for the phone. So it's chilly out. I love you.